Good afternoon, professors, respectable members, and friends. My name is Ajay Jagtap. I am studying in the MBA on the first year. My professor name is Mr. Deepak Nayak, SS Institute of Management in Boisar. Under the guidance of him, I have prepared presentations on the topic of the inventory valuations. I hope you will listen my presentations carefully and look forward to your supports. Let's start the presentations. Inventory valuations in accounting. Definition of inventory valuation. The valuation if inventory line unsold and the end of the year is very circular. Since it would be influence the amount of the cost of the goods sold and hence the profit or financial of the frame. Inventory is frame and second largest asset of the company. Inventories need to manage efficiently so that the neither to exercise the inventory is held in the negative time or there should be storage in their supply in the productions on meeting sales in the targets. Constantly, it is the inventory should be also fair to show the correct financial position in the frame. Valuation of inventories. Valuation of inventory is done as per the rule of SA-2. Valuation of inventories. Inventories has been defined as an asset of held for sales in ordinary courses of business in the process of production for the such of the sales in the frame of materialize to the supply to assume in the production and procedure and the service. Inventory policies. The raw material maintenance, supplies, assumptions, and the loss of the teams, and the production procedures in the valuable and the cost, work in process, and finishing the goods. The value of the law of the cost and NVR, the net realizations, the value. NRV is the most amount is inventories are expected to realize and sold. Cost of the inventories. The cost of the inventories include the cost of purchase and cost of the conversations. Cost of the purchase price, ideas, taxes, octroi, freight inwards, and other expenses directly to the absence rate. Trade, disconnect, reliabilities, duly, drawmarks, etc. Cost of the inventory. The cost of the conversation, direct cost, and indirect cost that are the incurred in the converting the raw materials into the finishing goods. Direct costs are these directly related to the productions like the direct labors. Indirectly cost indirectly related to the productions, administrative and management expense, etc. Allocation of overheads. Indirect expenses are the overhead can be verbal overheads or the fixed overheads. These indirect cost overheads are simultaneously allocated to the cost of inventories. Fixed overheads. The allotted of the basic fried productions, facilities, verbal threats allocated to the basic actual productions. Expenses, the fixed assets made to allocate to the basics actual productions, if anything. If actual productions, the facility in the approximately some are the actual production in the abnormally heights. Cost of the formula. Materials are purchased at different price thought out here the but are the same presented in different lot. It means material are purchased in different price. They should be product in the different of the lots. Similarly, goods are the product in the different lots and the different raw material and price varying the direct to the indirect costs. The question arising that the price of the year should be inventory material and the good to be recorded. For this purpose, various cost formulas are used. The cost of the formulas. Specific identification. When the goods are product are the specification, the raw material, suppliers, service used in the productions can be identified and so are the costs. This is the possible when the inventory items are not readily in conversion. The cost flow assumptions. When item is of inventory, reality, intertechnology, specific identification, and cost of the neither necessary of the recommended. Trust the inventory is method to the various of the cost formulation. The method is FIFO method, LIFO method, and WAC method. Let's see the method of the cost. The cost formula. FIFO method. FIFO method is first in and first out. It is assumed that the item of the inventory purchased or the product first and the consumer and the sold the first. It means the FIFO formulas. First in, first out. These are the items remaining the inventory at the end of the product which should consider of the item should recently the product of the consumption. It is a LIFO method. LIFO it means last in first out. It is assumed that the items of inventory purchased or products most recently are consuming first. These are the items remaining in the inventory at the end of the provide of these most earliest production purchased. Result into the lower verification of the inventory as the either price or generally the lower. WCA weightage, average, and cost. It assumes the cost of the inventory as weighted average of the cost of similar items in the beginning of the provide and the cost of similar items productions purchased. Enter the all method of the different method of the different type of the inventories. The distribution accounting standard does not recognize the LIFO method. Net label the value. Under the following circumstances, the RVN can be less than the cost of the unit. This inventory are recorded are NRV only if it is confirmed and the event of the leaning, the design plan, and the pricing. Raw material replacement in the cost. Raw material are supply used in the production procedure are the weighting of the cost when the finished goods incorporate them the estimate to the sold the beauty. Raw material and supply used in productions process are weighting and inventory. Thank you so much guys. for watching and listening my presentation silently and carefully. Thank you so much.